Hi everybody, welcome back. Got a craft haul for y'all. It's gonna be so much fun. So, backstory a little bit. My mother-in-law moved down here. She's 84 years old, is not going to do any crafting anymore. So we started going through her stuff and I just packed up boxes of craft stuff. One of these though isn't from her. One of these is donated. But yeah, so I'm going to show you what she gave me and we'll kind of sort it out a little bit, put it away. It'd be fun. So I thought I'd share with you because I don't do a whole lot on this channel. So I figured I would start. So I'm going to put you down and show you. I'm going to get rid of this box first. That's right here. So I can sit down. Okay. We got a sewing. This one's pretty much sewing stuff. The rest of it's more crafty stuff. She had this panel. And I remember when she got this. And it's gorgeous. She never did anything with it. She was going to make a quilt out of it. But it's a Western themed item. So I don't know, at some point maybe I will finish it for her. Or me or whatever, finish it and sell it or whatever. But that'll go on the sewing table after I just cleaned it off. Now it's going to get all messy again. This I'm going to put away for our first giveaway. Okay, so this is a teaching guide for stitching, needlepoint, cross stitch. So there's a bunch of different things in here to do. It's a whole set full of stuff. And so that is going to get put away for a giveaway for the craft channel. Like when we do our stuff. When we do our 100 subscribers. Let's see. When you guys sell stuff, if you sell stuff or whatever, when you list stuff on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, I don't care what it is, take pictures of the item that you're selling, because you will ultimately have somebody that ordered something and decided they didn't want it and say something was wrong. So that's what's happening right now with what I'm at right now. It says that so they said it was used. No, it wasn't. So this is going to be my fault for not taking pictures of it, because this was a gift to me from somebody, and they're saying that it was used. It was not used. They probably used it and decided they didn't want it anymore. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what Poshmark says. Ask me for my info. I can't provide pictures because I didn't. So that's my fault for not doing that. So I can go back into my thing and look at it, my pictures that I put on. And I only put one. So, yeah. So that's fun. So I don't know what they're going to have me do. I guess I'll wait. and see. Anyway, so somebody donated a bunch of fabric. This is like silky fabric. I don't know if I'll ever use it. I might. There's quite a bit of it here. Probably enough to make a dress. There's some black, some maroon, some red. There's some lace. There's some, let's see, let's kind of glance at it a little bit. This is kind of cute material. Here is a strawberry part of a pillowcase or something. I don't know. That's kind of cute. That some red, white, and blue material. Some teddy bear material. I can use that for the babies. Just a bunch of lace stuff. Some red stuff. Some black. Ooh, don't want spider. We don't want spider. Bunch of this frilly material. So that's kind of cool that she donated it to me. I will have to go through it at a later time and figure out everything, what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep, kind of thing. And okay, so got these two books. Now these things are from my mother-in-law. The rest of this stuff, I got some quilt blocks. I remember when we bought these. Is that I think I have the same ones, but I'm not positive until I go through my stuff. I don't know, but there's these two quilt things. That's fun. A hat maker. She said she used this a lot. I have no idea how to use it. It comes with the instructions on how to use it, right? She made several hats and stuff for her kids when they were little. There is a how to make this little purse instructions. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I might keep it for a little while, but then get rid of it. I don't know. There's some, this is a cutouts of, what are they called? Care Bears. There's 3 of them in here, but no instructions. So I have to see if I can figure that out. There's some wood items in here, and I'm going to put all of that with my wood stuff. There's a bunch in here, some candle toppers right here. This, I think, is a bow maker. I'm not positive, but I think so. I'm not positive. So we'll put the wood pieces in there. Look at this little Noel. This will go in my Christmas stuff. There's a glue gun, a bigger one. I don't have one of these. So this is a bigger one, and it has the thing for it. Definitely can use this. I will put that right now in my glue gun drawer. I will definitely use that. And there's some other glue pieces that will go in here. I'll just stick them in this drawer. Some spray paint. I'll give that to my husband. And then we have some paints that I'm going to have to add to my thing over here. There's a bunch of paint. I have no idea how old it is. I imagine it's fairly old, at least 5 years from when she lived here before. So there's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12 of them. There is some puzzle glue, which we can always use. Some more glue sticks. I got 3, 4 of these big ones. So, and I don't have, well, I have smaller ones that will go through that way quick. There is some other glue sticks, bigger ones, that we can put in here. I don't know if they're still good or not. There is a ton, not a ton, but there is several paintbrushes. You can always use paintbrushes. Always use paintbrushes. Let me get them all. That's all of them. Yep. So a bunch of paintbrushes, which is nice that we can use. She had this bottle of, I like the bottle. She had, this is Holiday Red Chunky Glitter Glue, and it's all dried out. And it has the little thingy, the little thing, but it's all dried. But I like the bottle. If I can get this stuff, I'll probably put some water in it because I want to use the bottle. I want to keep the bottle and be able to use the bottle. So just something for me to, and this is old. I don't know where she got it from or how old it is, but I'm sure it's old. It's way old. So we're going to save that. I have some crochet hooks. There's several of them. I do crochet, I do knit, you know, so I got some crochet hooks that are going to go in my stuff. And I got yarn, different kinds of, it looks like she started to make something here. I don't know what she started to make, but she started to make something. There's a bunch of this kind of twine. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pieces of that. And then there's some rope, like you would make macrame. There's 2 things of that, and there's 2 yarn. So I'm going to keep this stuff in this because this is going to go over into my knitting stuff. So I'll put that down. That's mostly it's in that box. Then I have this small box. And I got some things I want to show you that I bought yesterday. I'll show you. So she had these things in her box. I have no idea what these are. They're little shoes, and they'll probably fit my big dolls on my other side. I'm going to have to try them on and find out. There's a hat. So there's some craft items in here. So there's this old bucket with the cutie pie faces in them, and there's 4 of them, 2 different sizes. Right, I'm not sure what I would do with these, really. I don't know. They're craft items. And she has a bunch of milk caps. No idea what they are for. I am not going to keep them because I don't need them. So those are going to go straight in the trash. And so is this box, this bottom half of that. I do have some hardware here. They're little hook eye things. And those are going to go into my little drawer here. I have a little container that these are going to go in. So we will take these out. I always use these for craft projects and stuff. So take those out. They're smaller than what I have in there, but it filled it up. So I got those. Those are going in my hardware drawer, a tool drawer, whatever. And probably some of this other stuff too. Now this is going to have a bunch of, here's some more wood beads. Wood beads. I'm going to put that in the wood stuff. I have this big, huge wood bead. And I have a wood thing. And put that in there. I got a ring. I got this. Now I have a box. Here's some more of those things we're going to put away. Let's put, there's going to be a bunch of these kind of rings. Here, this is cool. This goes down into something to hold flowers or something. There is a start of something. I don't know what it is. I got some Christmas. Here's a tree. I don't know. I'm going to put this in the Christmas stuff. Here is a, I don't know what it is. Looks like somebody started sewing. I don't know, but I don't need those. I do need the needle though. Yeah. A t-shirt that can go in the sewing stuff. Extra fabric. There is a ton of, like, I don't know why she saved this cord. I don't need this cord. But there is I don't know what these are. I've never seen these before. I guess you hang them in the wall and you pinch them like a thing and it holds it. These are kind of cool. Some more hardware stuff. A little pillow. No idea. A pipe cleaner. A bell. We got some more bells right here. We will put those in the Christmas stuff. I want the bells, but I don't want the stuff that it's hooked to. So I'll have to cut that. So we'll keep the bells and get rid of the other stuff. More hardware stuff. Bells. I got some chalk. That's cool. Another, this is a Christmas ornament. It looks like it's an angel. That's cute. We'll save that. Put that in Christmas. Glitter. Some glitter. I'm going to put that in my glitter bucket over here. That's going to go over there. Here's some more of these. Like I said, there's a ton of these rings. A funky pom-pom. A little pom-pom. A little bell. Some pieces of metal. I have no idea what this is for. I have no idea. I have some cutouts. Circles. You can always use these for something. I'll put them in my wood chip stuff. Another ring. Another of those. Empty baggie. You got lace. Got some lace, and we got some doilies. These are pretty. Those are going to go into the they're going to go into my Valentine's bucket. Okay. Care Bears. This goes to the Care Bears. Okay, so we will put that with that bag. Because if I can figure out how to put them together, I'm going to. Here is a bunch of little hearts. You can always paint over them. I'll put those in the wood section. What's this? This is magnetic stuff. I'll put that in my magnetic bucket that I have. I have a little strawberry, must have come off of something. Some glitter. Some glitter. Put that back over there. And I got a bunch of these pipe cleaners. I will not use these. Here is some pom-poms. Another wood piece. Some felt. I don't know if I'll ever use these, but I will hang on to them. Then I have a whole bucket full of bells. The bells usually go into Christmas stuff, so that's where that's going. And here is a bunch of pipe cleaners. The little ones. Little ones. I don't need any of this stuff. So we will get rid of that because I don't need it. I just took a lot of it because, I mean, there was a lot that I threw away too. Here is some scratch numbers. That'll go into my stuff. Here's a little, this is cute. This is a little chicken. I'll put him out in my Thanksgiving stuff. So we'll put that with Christmas, Thanksgiving. Some more glitter. My kids are going to have so much fun when they go through all my stuff and find all this stuff. This is supposed to be a star, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't need it. This I'm going to keep. This is old. When I was in elementary school, we used to put these guys on our desk with a calendar and stuff. He is so cute. He's going in my whatnot shelf because that's a memory. I'm holding on to that. Here's some more buckles. Here's some kind of bead. I don't know. Here is a little envelope. What's this? It's a grocery shower. Oh, that's funny. That was an invitation that she had gotten. That's cute. That's a good idea. For somebody that is moving in somewhere, you can make up a grocery shower. That's fun. I might hold on to that. Piece of wood that goes to something. I have no idea what. We never found where it goes when we were going through stuff. Okay, here's some more of those little strawberries. More Christmas stuff. Okay, what's in here? More cords. More of these things. Throw the cords away because I don't need them. I will keep this though, but I'll put these in there. This is cute. Look at this. Look at that. It's a napkin. That is so cute. All right, what do we got? These are patterns. This paper's gorgeous. I keep the paper. And the patterns, I know what these are, is to make envelopes. I know exactly what these are. She started one. So what you do is you go like this. Fold this up. Fold this down. It's an envelope. So pretty. We'll keep that. And here's pink ones. There's some more paper. more paper, and more. Oh, look at that Care Bear. I was hoping that we'd find this. Oh my gosh. I was hoping. Okay. All right. So that's that. That's going to go in scrapbooking stuff. So here is the Care Bear pattern. So cut out front and back along the sides. Place the front and back sides together. Stitch along the outer edge, leaving open for the stuffing. Sold for individual use. So I don't know where the other pieces are. So, not sure. I don't know. And there's probably another whole box of sewing stuff. There is, that I haven't gone through yet, that we are going to, more than likely she'll give to me. And this is called the Circle of Love. This is okay, so this is going to go into this because I think that it's in here. I'm not positive though. I'm not sure, but it's going to go in there. So anyway, we are going to put, that is everything. That is all my cool stuff that I got for crafting, for doing a giveaway. Some of the stuff, crafting giveaway, I'll probably end up, this I'm going to just put back in here for now. Yeah, I'll save, we got a ton of stuff. I have no idea what this is for. We might come across it though. So all these buckles. Anyways, so this can go into sewing stuff. That is everything. So that was fun. And I've gone through everything. And there's things that I need to put away and everything. Things that I need to take care of. So I am going to do that. There's a little bit of a longer video. Let me show you real quick what I bought. Dollar Tree up in Payson, Utah. They had these. I had to get them. There's, how many in here? 20. So use this color for Halloween, use this color for Christmas or any other thing. But it has tags. Can never not have enough tags. And then I picked up Mod Podge. I got gloss and I got matte. So I have it if I need it, because I've needed it and didn't have any. Because mine, well, I got the cap off finally. I had to put it in hot water. So the other thing is I had made, well, I didn't, my husband did, made me a little fence for my project over on Tiny Toes and that I'm using. I got to paint this, so maybe we'll paint together. And then he made me a new rocking horse, but this is one from Asia. This goes over in my nursery. But, so those are the two little projects right now, is these. And so anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed my little thrift haul, my little what I got. So sometimes when you go to these yard sales and there's a box of stuff and it's only $1, $2, buy it. You'll never know what you find, So I found some pretty neato stuff from her. So some of it I probably will never use, but some of it I will. Now, some of this stuff will go in my stash, just in case, kind of thing. And some of it will, like the Care Bears. I wanted to do this for my nursery over there, but it doesn't have the instructions on how to put them together. Like I have the eyes. And I think I hope there's 3 sets. I hope there's 3, because there's 3 patterns in here. Yep. Oh, 4. Because I have the eyes. There's 4. So maybe I'm supposed to make 4 bears? I don't know. There's yellow, white, and blue. So I just have to lay them out and figure it out. And maybe there's 2 of one. I don't know. But there's my Care Bears that I want to make. And I've got, oh, there, she already started doing one of the ears right here. So it gets sewn in like that. So I'll just have to go through it and put the pieces together and figure it out. Should be fun. So, anyways, I'm done. I will talk to you all again soon. Bye now.